Are you counting down to retirement? Lawrence Dentist tried it but didn't like it, and he's still on the job at the age of 90. Tom Christensen has his story.
It's not that often Dr. Paul Kincaid misses a day at the office, but today his son Charles is handling this examination only because the senior Kincaid had an eye exam. What makes this father and son dental team interesting, though, is Dr. Paul is 90 and the oldest practicing dentist in Kansas, and he has no plans to retire anytime soon. He calls the office therapy and says his patients are more like family.
I've had patients since 1945 that I can name. Right now, one was in this last week. He was in kindergarten when I started.
The Kincaids have been a team for the last 35 years, and both father and son are quick to point out who's the best dentist in the family.
I know my place, and it's not number one. And I feel good there because when you've got the dental guru to come to, it's really kind of comforting.
He learned some techniques that I had to learn from him. And I call him in many times to refine what I've done to make sure it's right.
Dr. Paul says the only thing he really misses is his beloved wife of 67 years, Mary Bess, who recently passed away. Oh, and he is curious about a patient he had while he was working at Haskell Nations University who came to him with a toothache.
Well, I numbed him and his toothache stopped naturally. And I got ready to take the tooth out and he says, "We're not going to do it." He walked away. Never did come back.
But we do know Dr. Paul will be back at his office later this week. Tom Christensen, NBC Action News.